Have Marvel finally peaked to the point of one of their movies? Is First Step really is another step for Marvel to seek and welcome back a refreshment? Well, let's talk about it. Color and Chaos. What up, fam? This is your boy Ian Sionis, aka R. Dilla Ian, once again, and this is Color and Chaos. But one thing for sure, today's topic of the story is basically First Step, Fantastic Four. The 2025 installment was mid to me, no lie. I will say that. But the vision, the whole story, it was okay. It was good. The vision was perfect to me. That's the only vision I can get for real, for real. It's like, I put it like this. It's like the Jetsons meets futuristic of today's world and society. All in one good vision. I love it. I honestly can't say that when I walked out of there, I was like, okay. Because that would really intrigue me to go to the movie theater to check it out. So I rate it as a 7. And the reason why I rate it as a 7 because, well, I already knew the plot. I mean, of course, not to mention that instead of a cloud, we did got Galactus as a real live type of being from space. Silver Surfer, she was legit. I love it. The main storyline is this. It's basically about family. Even though I felt like I was in a Friends episode, you know, Friends, Jennifer Aniston, yeah. I felt like that. I'm sorry. This is one of the reviews, you know what I'm saying, that, you might disagree and agree, and I understand. But the truth of the matter is this. Is it Marvel best? Yes. Is it something that Marvel need? Definitely. Will it be a next step for them to refresh their installment in movies? Of course. The storyline based off of just 828. That's Earth 828 multi-universe. While, some of them live in a different one or whatsoever. But this one based off 828 about a family that are scientists. You know what I'm saying? They went to Earth, went to space, outer space. That's how they got their special powers. Y'all know the origin story and everything else. But this time around, it's basically about the spoiled little boy named Franklin Richards. At the end of it, that's what it boiled down to. Franklin Richards is going to become something big and something very valuable for Marvel in general. No lie. That's a spoiler. So, other than that, the details is, they Silver Surfer came down to Earth, warned Earth 828 about Galactus, and end up Fantastic Four, which the family try to go up to space to talk to them and see what they can do or whatever the situation may be. Galactus wanted a offer, the baby. So of course, they said no whatsoever and fight their way back to 828, Earth 828, and came down and talked to the people that was willing to find out what went wrong or what happened on their Earth as they were safe. And bottom line is, Fantastic Four told them was that we tried to talk to him and he said no. And they were like, what you mean no? He wanted something more that we can handle. And they were like, what it is? Of course, the baby. Now, 9 times out of 10, most people, and I've been reading through the comments about this whole situation, they said they should have gave the baby away. Y'all is so out of line with that. But anyway, so after that, of course, Silver Surfer was trying to get the baby, but at the same time, still wanting the situation for them as well as end up helping them at the end when Galactus came down and trying to, receive the baby for itself. And of course, spoiler. This is all spoilers, by the way. Y'all should have been watching it. But at the end of everything, boom, Susan Storm came to the rescue and put all her power, all her might, and almost but did took out until a little Franklin came and sit on Mama's chest and brought her back to life. This is the short version of it, of the movie, but I'm giving you details of how the plot was. So basically, it was Galactus was the villain, but was he really was the villain? Not for real. Not to a point. Yeah, of course, if somebody said they're gonna eat your herb, I guess you could say that he was a villain. The borderline is the plot was the mid, storyline was mid, but if you already know about the Galactus situation with Fantastic Four and the Silver Surfer, that's all comes in the stories of all the comic books. All we got was a great visual of all them stories. So yeah, that's why I gave it a 7. Could have gave it a 6 because Marvel been hit and miss and a lot of miss. So I will say that, but this time around, it was a good hit. It was a good hit. So a 7 it is. Will I go see it again? No, not for real. I wait till it come out on, whenever it come on Digital or whatever the situation may be, or either on Netflix or whatever, or not only that, Disney Plus. So just because, you know what I'm saying, if I feel like want to watch it. It was like I said, it was a good experience just to go. Like the marketing strategy of it, oh my God, A1. But at the end of it, like, did we really need to see what what we already know? Like the visual. The visual was only good. That's all I could say. I got almost a Jetson cartoon live action. But it was a superhero cartoon, and it wasn't really about superhero. It was about just being family in general. A family that got special power. Almost like saying we're watching a live episode of Incredibles. Other than that, like I said, you don't have to hear from me. You can go and check it out yourself. Like I said, I rated it a 10. 1 out of 10. I mean, not rated 1 out of 10, 7. I rated it a 7. So if you want to check it out, please be my guest. Put your comments down below and let me see what you think about it and how you feel. Once again, it's your boy Ian Sionis, aka Art Dealer Ian, and this is Color in Chaos.